Check it. Introducing that rugged MC to keep it wild. Lyrical shadow box to battle my own style. Single out the fakes who love the profile. Y'all strain to keep it real. We let it happen natural. Watch how I flip these theories.
Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. Sample shopping today. 4 fragrances from Decant Shop. All these fragrances are available on Decant Shop. My coupon code MAX12 will save you 12% off your entire order. And we got some good ones for you guys today. So let me talk to you guys about how I pick fragrances I want to talk about from Decant Shop. So basically, I have a list of like hundreds of fragrances Decant Shop has that I want to talk about. And unless there's something that like comes new that I'm just like, oh, I have to talk about this on my channel, and that does happen. Normally I just sort of use a random number generator. And I'll just be like, all right, like here's the 10, 12 I want to ask for this month. Then always Adriana will send me a couple other ones. And on that list, what I've done is if there were fragrances I reviewed really early in the game, a lot that I did, because I was doing Decant Shop stuff super early into my reviewing days. The first year I was doing Decant Shop stuff, and I feel like I looked at a lot of stuff that I would feel differently about now. So I'm re-requesting some fragrances. And one of those fragrances is Bois d'Argent by Christian Dior. Now, the reason you don't see that in front of you is because Adriana at Decant Shop wraps her fragrances and packages them in the most unbelievable way I've ever received fragrances. You guys can only imagine the amount of samples and bottles I receive in the mail. Hundreds a year from different companies. And she wraps them better than anyone else. But sometimes the USPS, only USPS, is just ridiculous. And so this time, as well as she packaged them, half the bottle was caved in. And unfortunately, she sent me Bois d'Argent by Dior and Bottega Veneta, Eau de Parfum by Bottega Veneta, the women's version. And those both cracked. So I have a small sample of Dior Bois d'Argent from a long time ago. I don't know how I got it. It's not a Dior official sample. It's like something someone sent me at some point. So I have a small amount of that. So I'm going to talk about that one in this video for Bois d'Argent. But also, I have experience with Bois d'Argent because I talked about Bois d'Argent years ago on this channel. I wanted to I wanted to look at Bois d'Argent again, and now that I own Bois d'Iris by Van Cleef & Arpels, and to let you guys know if Bois d'Argent is worth having, or if you can get away with Bois d'Iris, or even the Parfum vintage clone that I haven't smelled, but they have a clone of Bois d'Argent as well. So I have a small sample of Bois d'Argent. I had enough for one last smell, and I put that on skin so I could talk about it in this video. How rude is that? But I don't have the sample vial in front of you, that's why you don't see it. But anyway, let's talk about Bois d'Argent. I love Dior. I just love Dior. There's a lot more fragrances I want from Dior. I own Cœur de Canage and Mitza. I love both of them. I feel like I need Patchouli Imperial, I need Amber Nuit, and I need Leather Oud. I need those 3. Even though a lot of people think that they've ruined their Privé line with some of the newer releases, which have very colorful, the juice is very colorful, I still would like to try Balade Sauvage and Purple Oud. But anyway, I wanted to revisit this. And this one came out in 2004, and it's really, I would say Bertrand Duchaufour or Annick Minardo is probably my favorite perfumer. Annick Minardo did this one. This one is available now. I've heard it's reformulated, and the notes on it are juniper, iris, cypress, patchouli, honey, leather, musk, amber, vanilla, and woods. And it's $220 at Dior for the 4.25 bottle. The 120 ml bottle. And as good as I think this is, and I have it on skin right now, and I think this is excellent, I do think Bois d'Iris is probably almost as good. I mean, and I haven't smelled the Parfums vintage, but this is excellent. I feel like My guess would be with the Parfums Vintage, you could try that one, you could try Bois Iris, and you could try this one, and you just pick which one makes the most sense for you. Because I got Bois Iris, 100 ml bottle for like 90 or 80 bucks, and I just feel like that's the better value. Actually, my Bois Iris is 75 ml bottle. And smelling them side by side, they're just really close. This is probably a little bit better. And if you've never smelled Bois d'Iris or Bois d'Argent, it's just this like, it just kind of smells like this irisy honey, like this iris fragrance with dripping honey and smooth woods. It's creamy, it's musky, it's just like perfect. It's unisex, it's cozy, it's great. But I feel like you can get away with either one of them. So just own one of these types of fragrances. Let's put it like that. Okay, next up is from the House of Clive Christian. Really expensive fragrance. This one is C for Women. I wanted to check this one out. I really haven't done that much exploration into the Clive Christian brand. I actually own a small bottle of V for Men. That's their incense fragrance, which Renee Zayas actually sent me. And I want to check out more from this brand. The prices offend me sometimes. I reached out to them for a scent safari. Of course, I never heard back from them. But I want to check out number one for both sexes. I want to check out Art Nouveau, Papyrus, Immortelle, El Man, and Rock Rose. Yeah. But Decant Shop had this one, and this was a Fortnum & Mason exclusive for a little bit. Came out in 2010. Notes of bergamot, mandarin, coriander, cognac, narcissus, geranium, marigold, jasmine, rose, violet, osmanthus, patchouli, leather, incense, lang-a-lang, orange blossom, vetiver, musk, amber, vanilla, tonka, and sandalwood. This one retails between $250 and $300. And if you like tuberose, I think you'll really like this. It's a great tuberose fragrance. It's just creamy, boozy tuberose. The cognac in here makes itself known. I feel like it's a little bit almost like a little bit coffee like the cognac. It's just this really syrupy white floral fragrance with a lot of power. This one lasts. There's this mantis in here. There's jasmine. There's lang-a-lang. There's orange blossom. I would love my girlfriend to wear this. I would love a woman to wear this fragrance. I don't think it's for me because I just think tuberose has to really be done a certain way for me to wear it. And when tuberose is a star, I feel like it's a more feminine note. But I think this is just great, and I think this would do really well on a woman, a classy woman. Next up, we're going to talk about one from the House of Amouage. This one is called Silver Man. Now, from Amouage, guys, you know how much I love Amouage. I own Ciel Man, I own Reflection Man, Jubilation 25, and Interlude Man. I want to purchase Beloved Man, Bracken Man, Gold Man, and Sunshine Man. I still have to smell Beach Hut. I still have to smell Figment Man and Miss Man. Never tried this older one from the house. This is now called Silver Cologne. I've heard it's discontinued. It was a 2002 release with notes of orange blossom, plum, bergamot, mandarin, orchid, jasmine, heliotrope, lang-lang, rose, sandalwood, amber, patchouli, musk, vetiver, and incense. You can find bottles of this online for about $1.25. And it's okay. It's okay. It's kind of a cross between Fate Man, a little bit of Fate Man, and a lot of Reflection Man, okay? Because it's like this very floral men's fragrance, right? You've got this heliotrope, jasmine, lang-a-lang, rose, sandalwood. I get a cumin note in this. It's a little bit BO-like. So that kind of gives me the Fate Man piece to it, but then you've got this really nice floral piece to it. So it's like Reflection and Fate a little bit. Lighter version of both of those. I would buy this. It could be one of those Amouage fragrances I just have to get used to, and then maybe I'd fall in love with it. I like Gold Man so much better, personally, than this. Silver Man is like a shadow of Gold Man, but it's got a little bit of that animalic touch. You could tell that Amouage hadn't really found their footing for men's fragrances at this point. right? Or at least their theme. And they were trying to do different sort of animalic themes almost. But this is good. It's just not. It's not an Amouage that really speaks to me. Although I think it's better than like 90% of like designer stuff, if that makes sense. And then the final one is from Etat Libre d'Orange. This one is called Tom of Finland. Now from Eldo, I own Divine and Fond. I'm gonna respray this. I own Jasmine and Cigarettes. I own Fat Electrician and Anti-Heroes. There are so many I need to try. This is fast becoming a favorite house of mine. I like their offbeat fragrances. I like the fact that they make some weird stuff. And I enjoy Etat Libre d'Orange quite a bit. This is a 2007 release. Antoine Lay is the perfumer. And it's got aldehyde, lemon, birch leaves, pine, safraline, which is a leather saffron aroma chemical, pepper, cypress, galbanum, geranium, vanilla, tonka bean, iris, vetiver, styrax, suede, musk, and gray amber. And $90 for 50 ml. This one sort of comes in its own unique bottle. It's different than some of the other Eldo bottles. And I don't really know what to think about this one. It almost feels like it's Etat Libre d'Orange's stab at a fragrance that will be more mass appealing. It kind of smells like a Comme des Garçons release, which makes sense because Antoine Lee does Comme des Garçons fragrances. It's kind of just clean, crisp, a little bit citrusy. You definitely get that aldehyde and lemon and that pine. It's safe. It's very safe for an Eldo fragrance. Definitely probably one of the least daring ones I've smelled from Eldo. Not bad. Just kind of, I don't know, maybe this is just a dude for a dude in Finland named Tom, who's just like an average Joe. It almost smells like that. It's not bad, but I just don't know if there's anything. The reasons that I like Eldo don't really come across in this fragrance. It just smells like a well-made, everyday signature scent. So I don't dislike it, but it's not why I go to Eldo, if that makes sense. So if I'm ranking these, I have to put Bois d'Argent so far and away number 1. I would put Clive Christian C as number 2. And yeah, I'd put Amouage Silverman at 3. It's still an Amouage good fragrance with an incense note. And Eldo at 4. So it works out well. As far as like what I own these, what I recommend, get something. Get Bois d'Argent or Bois d'Iris or the Parfum Vintage. If you're a woman, check out C by Clive Christian. I think you can pass on Amouage and Eldo unless you collect either brand. And that's it, guys. We'll be back next week with four more fragrances, some really interesting stuff next week. I think you guys will enjoy. And please use Decant Shop. Use that coupon code MAX12. And I'll see you again real soon with more videos.
If you out for the cash, good luck, and really don't give a fuck. Let me hear you say, what? I'm fucked up off the head of my cup. All my weed smoking alcohol, the nigga say, what? Keep it live, girl, we keep the strut. If you strap ready to hit it, let me hear you say, what?